Fellow Kenyans, I will end graduates' tamaking, a tamaking that has now become so common, and with the graduates even carrying placards in the streets. Graduates are the hardest hit with the unemployment situation in Kenya. I tamaked for 2 years after graduating myself. Today, graduates are tamaking for up to 10 years, and still many don't get jobs. Let me tell you a small but heartbreaking story of my own experience. When I tamaked as a graduate, I carried a small bag with me, where of course I had my transcripts and my certificate. In it I had 1 packet of sour milk, in addition to my certificate there, but I had 1 packet of sour milk, what we call maziwa mala, and 1 bread, which I was carrying. In it, I selected these two things because they could not go bad. Maziwa mala would last several days. Bread will last several days. They could last up to 3 days, as I had no funds to buy lunch every day. I could not afford even chips and fish, or chips alone, or a quarter chicken and fish, or rather, and chips. So I could sip a small amount of milk and eat a quarter loaf of bread, and that's why it could go for 3 days. It was just to excite the stomach that I have eaten something. I used to sit at Uhuru Park to have my maziwa mala lunch. I recall also going into minister's office to seek for a job connection one day, and I used to go because I would hear that if you go to see ministers, they will help you to get a job, or in a ministry. So this a whole thing experience again. So I could have my milk and my bread still in my bag. I would pray very hard that the security guys don't ask that I open the bag and check things there, because they will find out. Of course they used to open, and I would tell them, sir, I don't have money to buy lunch. So I am surviving with this for 3-4 days. So I recall also going into a minister's office to seek for a job connection, as I heard he was helping graduates, and I found quite a number there. However, I was told to wait till in the afternoon, then told come tomorrow. It was about 6 o'clock. I was told, okay, you can't see the minister today, come tomorrow. So I went back tomorrow, the following day, and the days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into a month. Going there every day, and I'm told he's gone for a meeting, come in the afternoon, come, wait for 2 hours. I will sit there on the bench for a whole day. I then decided to be bold and told the handlers that they have been telling me to come back now, again and again, and now for almost a whole month. The next thing I realized, after expressing myself that I've been told to come and come, the next thing I saw was 2 administration police officers coming brandishing guns, saying why I had stated that it has taken a month, being told to come back and back. They grabbed me, put me in the lift, and held me all the way to the ground floor, and took me outside the building gates, and they warned me not to look back, otherwise they will shoot me. I believe everyone can feel what I felt. This is a ministry, this is a government building. I'm a taxpayer. I only asked a very genuine question, and I was chased away with a gun as a citizen of a country that I had gone to see my own minister. That is the experience of many. And that behavior by ministers and by authorities are things I'm coming to address. Because you can't treat your citizen. We have elected you. You are being paid. Even as a minister, your salary is from me as a taxpayer. And when I ask a simple question in humility, with great respect, and they know I have been coming every day for a whole month, and just asking, why can't you allow me to see him? A whole month. I'm chased away. So I went on tammacking. But as days turned into weeks without getting a job and weeks turned into months, my shoes got torn and the cash I had saved from Mburu, the student loan, got exhausted. I was eventually forced to walk on foot from Nairobi to Kitale. That is almost 500 kilometers. And as I began my journey, thanks there was a good Samaritan who helped me with fare. These are pains I would never wish to see any other graduates and youth go through. That's why I would ensure every graduate has some work to do by graduation date, so that once you graduate, you go straight into employment as you sort out your career pathway. But what I'll do is I will end tammacking. That problem will come to an end. Graduates, you'll get jobs, you'll get internship, you'll get somewhere to go and give you an income, even as you look for higher and higher jobs. I request fellow Kenyans, support me so that I can end this tammacking for graduates and the pains that graduates feel. Send your help of 100 shillings, 50 shillings, 20 shillings, 1,000, 10,000, whatever you can afford, to M-Pesa, Presidential M-Pesa line, 0748 265 314. Send, if you don't have the M-Pesa facility, send through my online support. Go to my website, mburu.com, and hit the donate button. This is how Donald Trump won the election first time. This is how Joe Biden won. They were everywhere asking for financial help because campaign is expensive. I need over 2 billion. If you help me, I will win the election and I will bring these 12 million jobs. Graduates will never tarmac again. We end this problem that our youth and our graduates have been facing. No other presidential candidate will do that. It's only me that I will be able to end this because I have lived it all. I know how painful it is. I come with a solution to that problem.